Significance of mediastinum. A spread of infection due to fascial communication. Here the superior, we can see the superior mediastinum, this is superior mediastinum, it is continuous with the posterior mediastinum. One fossa is there which restrict the spread of infection from superior to middle or anterior. But superior is continuous with the posterior mediastinum. So if there is any infection in the superior mediastinum, it will trickle down by the gravity to the posterior mediastinum. And also from the neck, in the neck we all know there is superficial fossa and the deep fossa, and the deep fossa is of three types, that is the investing layer, pretracheal layer, prevertebral layer of the deep fossa. So here we can see this is trachea and esophagus, and they are enclosed within the, and this is thyroid gland, they are all enclosed with the pretracheal fossa. This is carotid artery, internal jugular vein, they are enclosed within the carotid sheath in the red color. Okay, and here is the vertebra, this one is vertebra, and just in front there is prevertebral fossa in the blue color. So if there is any infection by the side of this pretracheal fossa, here, this space where my cursor is going, this is parapharyngeal space. As pharynx, after C6 level, it converts into esophagus. So this is in the neck region, this is parapharyngeal space, parapharyngeal, which is continuous with the retropharyngeal space where my cursor is going, retropharyngeal space. And retropharyngeal space, and just behind this there is prevertebral fossa. This in black color, this is prevertebral fossa just in front of the vertebra. Okay, so the infection in the parapharyngeal will travel to the retropharyngeal, and from retropharyngeal they are going to the dangerous space. Here it is written danger space or third space. What is this third space? Just in front of the prevertebral fossa there is another fossa, that is known as alar fossa. Alar fossa, which is very fragile in nature, very liable to be injured, that alar fossa, and it is continuous from neck up to the mediastinum. And if there is infection in the retropharyngeal space, and that alar fossa is very fragile, alar fossa is very fragile, and it is liable to be injured and get infected, and the pus will travel down due to the gravity from superior to the posterior mediastinum. So this way, here it is written the pathway of pus travel, that is the parapharyngeal to the retropharyngeal to the danger space, prevertebral space, superior mediastinum and the posterior mediastinum. This way. And now the another very important clinical significance of mediastinum. It is mediastinal syndrome. Short notes come. What is mediastinal syndrome? क्या होता है इसमें आखिर? आदमी जीना छोड़ देता है, इतनी ज़्यादा मुश्किल होती है कि आदमी जीना छोड़ देता है. Stop live. As for superior vena cava compression, here the superior vena cava get compressed where my cursor is going. That will lead to the engorgement of the internal jugular vein and the subclavian vein. So there will be edema of the head and neck as well as the upper limb, as the deoxygenated blood is not going to the superior vena cava and not going to the right atrium. It is obstructed here due to, I am going to tell now what are the resulting आदमी जीना छोड़ देता है. आखिर क्या होता है इसमें? तो जीना छोड़ देता है. स्टॉप लिव. So superior vena cava compression, that will lead to swelling of upper limb and head and neck. There can be tracheal compression, that will lead to dyspnea. Also, O for oesophageal compression, that will lead to dysphagia, difficult swallowing. P for phrenic nerve compression, that will lead to paralysis of the diaphragm, because we all know that the phrenic nerve is the motor supply to the diaphragm. And stop live, L for left recurrent laryngeal nerve compression, that will lead to hoarseness of voice. I for intercostal nerve irritation, that will refer pain to the area of intercostal nerve, the dermatome. And VE, that is vertebral body erosion. All these resultants, this will happen in the mediastinal syndrome. आदमी जीना छोड़ देता है, इतना कुछ होता है. लेकिन आखिर ये होता क्यों है? Why? मुझे तो लगता है ये ब्रह्मा के प्रकोप से होता है. ब्रह्मा, that is BR for bronchial carcinoma, H for Hodgkin's lymphoma, M for mediastinal lymph node enlargement, and A for aneurysm of aorta. This disease, this compresses the structure of mediastinum, the inhabitants of mediastinum, leading to symptoms. So ब्रह्मा के प्रकोप से होता है. तो these are the etiology. ब्रह्मा, that is bronchial carcinoma, Hodgkin's lymphoma. In Hodgkin's lymphoma there is enlargement of lymph node, the cancerous enlargement of lymph node. Mediastinal lymph node enlargement. In Hodgkin's, the all lymph node, whole body, that will involve. Then aneurysm of aorta. In all these cases, that will result into the mediastinal syndrome. Thank you.